you got good solid mid laner, and you have the aggressive jungler. Samsung are not looking to just sit back and do nothing for 20 minutes.
And Samsung locking in Syndra is not a trivial thing. Sure, Crown has had ups and downs, largely downs, you'd have to say, in summer season where he struggled. He is competitively undefeated in summer season, 8-0 between Rift Rivals and LCK on the Syndra, the pick that he couldn't play at last year's Worlds. He talked about it. He said that if I could play Syndra, maybe we could have won the best of 5 against SKT and not had to ban it. This has been a big pick for him this year.
And Syndra and Ezreal so much damage. Syndra with the power to set up early ganks. Ezreal with more than enough in a red buff early game to bring home the kills, and that has to be concerning for the side of 1907 Fenerbahce, but it's going to be Frozen's Echo coming in the mid lane to answer.
Yeah, I really wanted to highlight that pick specifically from him because it's something we saw in play-ins, which was so good from Frozen. It was actually probably the best pro Echo I've seen in a while, at least judging from what we've seen here at Worlds. But lock in Cho'Gath top with Trundle available. I'm not a fan specifically because, again, 1907 Fenerbahce have a composition that takes a lot of time before it comes online.
And you look at Samsung Galaxy, what do? They siege incredibly well. Trundle Pillar behind the turret, Ezreal, Tristana, Syndra to rein in both ranged auto attacks and harass, and Lulu also to help the disengage. Not necessarily going to be ganking top lane, you'd have to think, given that's just the Trundle, but he can kind of do his thing and he can focus on other lanes. Haru on the Ezreal.
Once again, Samsung with a composition where it feels like they do really need to find a lead in that early game. Ezreal wants an advantage, does not want to be an item behind some of these tankier threats, especially when so much of the damage coming out is AD on the side of this lineup. But either way, it's a tough ask for 1907 Fenerbahce to find big leads in the early game with the composition that they've assembled.
Well, they cannot afford to lose these lanes. They just want to stall. We saw Longshoe in the last game against Fnatic wait 15 to 16 minutes before they did anything. Same kind. Make sure to go over and cover your own red buff. Might as well take a gank first.
Frozen. This is going to be first blood. Red buff takes it down, flashes out. One more auto, cleaning it up for Crown.
Bad communication here from 19.
Still give him the opportunity. Very forward positioning there from the Sejuani.
It's barely any chance for Haru to steal away at the moment. He's waiting for everything to respawn except for his own Crux up there in the top lane. But as an Israel, you're spending a lot of time taking them down while you're not harassing the enemy jungler. Instead, we got to fight.
Good pillar comes in from Kube, pinches Thaldred in here. Haru has the opportunity. He has to chip forward. Pretty easy for them to pick it up. Another kill for Samsung.
And it's just very strange. They see the Israel walk into their jungle, and yet Thaldred is walking down the river, actually giving Kube a chance to just pillar him, and both force the flash and get a kill because of 2 flashes from Samsung.
You think about what would happen in a different team where the communication flow is flowing. Very early it would be, okay, Ezreal's in my face, but also Ezreal still has flash up. Ezreal has Storm Raider Surge, is something they should know at this point as well. And Thaldred walks deep, faking a ward, faking that he's going to help out his jungler, and then he's done.
And it's a grim path because at this point there's just nothing you can do, and it's just going to be the rinse and repeat. Haru running it down, has the Storm Raider Surge. It's going to be an easy chase down. Thaldred running for his life. Crash nowhere to be seen. It's the long, slow goodbye as Kube is going to grab that kill. Anything Fenerbahce and 1907 Fenerbahce wants to do.
Well, Crash hit level 6 now. That first ulti really needs to give something back here to 1907 Fenerbahce. They were looking around mid first, but there's Cleanse on Crown to counter, obviously, the Sejuani ulti. Meanwhile, Haru, he knows exactly where Crash is on the map, and he's going top lane.
Oh, what can Thaldred do here? He's going to be locked out. Frozen Domain comes in, Subjugate as well. Easy kill pickup. Nothing for Thaldred to hold on to. But Crash is trying to fire back. Nice interrupt under Ruler. No input buffer that time around. Ultimate is not going to connect under Ruler. He may just be able to make his way out. The heal used. The barrier not available. 1 flash left, but it's for Core JJ. And that means 1907 Fenerbahce are going to fight back.
Nice gank here from Crash, interrupting the jump from Ruler. Should actually not have happened in the first place. Core JJ, though, tried to block at least the Sejuani ult, but not enough. Ruler going down, heal, barrier, flash, everything used. Important for Fenerbahce to get a kill somewhere on the map so they have a lane they can try and play around, because top lane is completely done. Just ping near the Rift Hill. It's okay. They're saying, we know they're up here. Maybe try and stop it. They're sending in the Echo for now. Actually, Frozen went into mid lane, so never mind. Didn't actually want to go for that one. Trundle must have snuck his way in without being noticed. They're going for mid.
Trying to collapse on the Crown. Not going to connect the stun, but he will get locked up in the end by the Sejuani. Leap forward, the phase dive, bringing him home and snap back and right out of there. Frozen will grab the kill, but at the exchange of the Rift Herald.
That old synergy between Frozen and Crash played a lot in solo queue, and of course we're both around the Longshore org. Different times, but certainly knew each other very well. Previous kill was that mind game with Crown being hoping to flash the ult, and there's the ult.
Haru locked up, looking for the fall of CC. Ezreal's still alive, but he's taken down from the red buff. Is he going to survive? Lulu is there, getting a heal, but Frozen comes over. Proto belts him down, and Crown now running for his life. The CC comes through, deep freeze with the Sejuani, and the double drop for Frozen as well.
Samsung with the disrespect around the mid lane, getting so surprised.
But Samsung just immediately swapping the pressure elsewhere. Crown now potentially in trouble. Belt leaves score, looking for the third stack from the Z-Drive. Resonance going to try to pop it there. Crash going to grab the kill in the end. 1907 Fenerbahce fighting back in terms of kills. Still behind in goal, but they want to keep the train rolling. Rosen leaping forward onto Kube. Has to be ready to snap back in an instant, but the stun will come through. Trundle's still so tanky as he saps the stats away from Crash. Now it's Ruler on the front line, but he's going to get knocked up. Rosen still fearless leaping forward. But 1907 Fenerbahce are on the back foot. The tower poised to fall, but they're going to hold on for now.
It's really interesting seeing Samsung play this game out after getting an almost
even take down the Trundle at this point in the game. Kube so strong, but still has to burn the flash. Guaranteed stun comes out, point and click, baby. Follow up is there. Silence gonna cut through. Kube will drop in the end.
Yeah, and Samsung not able to just rush a Baron to get something in return because only 3 members on the top side. They end up giving away this kill, but it is Kube trading his life for the tower.
The panic stations don't need to be enacted even further, Deficio, because Haru was the one poking around, so they're certainly not going to be rushing Baron when their jungler was bot
tanking the Baron.
Both teams playing on a bit of a nice edge here. Small risks. Input buffer is going to take him
no
out.
flash!
Before JJ is in trouble all alone. Tries to ult himself, but that's the pick that Fenerbahce needed. They can just turn to the Baron. They're not confident yet.
It's the same thing again. Samsung are not getting proper mid lane control. So Fenerbahce can constantly get into the river. And look for these picks. They're starting this Baron. It's 5 versus 4. Kube is coming.
Thaldrin on the Cho'Gath has the ability to guarantee the smite if he gets the timing correctly. Frozen into the middle of the team. They're running forward. They are fearless as they move on to Kube, but he's the tankiest member. Subjugate is still keeping him healthy. Haru in trouble on the backside. Ruler and Crown still remain untouched. There is no tanky front line to protect them, and that means the rocket jump has to come out. The blast cone to protect Ruler. But Fenerbahce still in control.
Everything on a knife's edge. They did force 1907 Fenerbahce to turn off Baron. They're going straight back to it. There still is not 5 members. Or JJ has a long way to run. 7,000 on the Baron.
Frozen still pushing it for a little bit more. Kube still getting chunked down. The Z-Drive Resonance alongside the passive will mean that he could just get executed, but a quick heal up from Frozen, half what he needs it to be, and now they're going to back off.
We have to remember that with the phase dive, you'll be slowed. You'll take extra damage. So for now, things are so close.
Now, both teams poised, ready to go in. That's Crash looking to start the fight. The flash does come out immediately. Thaldrin is in the middle of the team. A beautiful silence to kick it off. Ruler is so low. Patton is looking to go off. Not going to take him down in the end, but they will find Crown. They will take down the mid laner. Fenerbahce are in control.
They are so aggressive. They make the call. Everyone flashing forward. Thaldrin did not manage to kill the Ezreal, so the jungler is still alive, but he's back in base. He's gone. This Elder Drake is gone. Another fight in favor of 1907 Fenerbahce.
Someone was going to be caught. It was Haru to begin. He went for more Malmortius, who seems very optimistic against the guaranteed CC.
Crown. Definitely make an impact even after the fumbles in the early game, even after Haru did so much to get Samsung ahead. But we've been here before. Last time was 19.
All in again.
Fenerbahce sneaking their way
gonna be the fight.
Baron.
Look at Crown. He's sitting right there behind you, just at the bottom of your screen.
Trying to find the flank. Patton could be in trouble. He's going to get stunned up. Do they have enough time before the ult comes out? Does not look like it. Thaldrin trying to get healed up. Kube pushing forward onto the back line. It's Frozen from the backside. Can he find the stun? He's leaving it for JJ. He's been shut down. Samsung are looking for the turn. Ruler is leaping forward. Someone needed to step up, and Samsung have found their opening. Kube flashes forward. The pillar dropping. Ruler looking for that hit. That's another kill for the 80 carry.
We talked about Ruler either killing the tank or killing Frozen in case a mistake happened, and it did.
Frozen played so well until point.
Ruler. Featherstorm comes out, tries to back off, does get the lockdown, but it does not matter. Samsung still in the driver's seat, still in control.
They have so much sieging damage. They have so many ranged auto attackers. They want to end the game before Frozen respawns. How cruel would this be after how well 1907 Fenerbahce has played?
One last hold for 1907 Fenerbahce. The Jan of the bottom lane duo. Can they bring it home? No! The damage! Burned through and taken out just when hope was rising for 1907 for Fenerbahce. Samsung come in and clean up.
But we have the player cams at the bottom of the screen. A small smile from Haru, the substitute. Everyone else stone-faced. They understand that this performance, this result, goes way against what we witnessed on the Rift here today. So cruel for 1907 Fenerbahce to be denied their first victory of Worlds. You can see them on your screen. They look distraught.
Yeah, that last team fight needs to be rewatched again and again to figure out how did Frozen die instantly. Hourglass was not used. Flash